What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stocko YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the NIO stock. We're going to be going over why NIO is moving right now. How much potential upside does NIO have for this ongoing month? What could we see by the end of the year? And, the big moves that NIO are doing. And my God, I have another computer pulled up right now, and the market is going bananas, guys. That is the key to the market. The key is to stay inside of the market. You don't run from the market when it gets ugly. Even though that there was a high growth potential crash in February for 4.5 months, you are not supposed to run from the market. You stay in the market and you buy the dip. That is how you become rich over the years. Congratulations to all of my Patreon members. The link is below. We have been buying the dip like crazy in a ton of different stocks, and there is so much upside even for this year. By the end of the year, we could potentially be seeing, massive gains, by New Year's. So a lot of stocks are recovering right now, and it's a great time to be in the market. Let's get into the video. And guys, before we get into the video, if you find any of this information useful, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with most of the high growth stocks inside of the market, not the value and blue chip stocks. We're going to be sticking to high growth for this channel, but companies that are proven revenue, proven growth, not speculation at this time. Okay, so there's a lot of good videos coming out, and there's a lot of videos that you should go watch after this video that have a lot of good information as well. So as we can see, NIO right now is flying up 9.4%. On Sunday night, I did a Patreon update, and I said NIO could potentially see a 15% reversal this week due to the sales of the month of June, okay? So the sales should be coming out in like 2-3 days, something like that. But guys, we're already seeing a huge move prior to those sales. And from what the CEO has been saying about, saying that the numbers for Q2 are not going to be changed. They really do think they're going to hit 21.5 to 22,000 vehicles. I see a big record coming for this month. When I say a big record, I say an all-time high record. They did say that they had backlog orders of around 10,000 units. And remember, a couple of months ago, they said that the factory is equipped to handle 10,000 units at this time. They just couldn't hit that number because of the chip shortage, globally. So they said that the chip shortage has kind of been leveled out. It could definitely get a lot better by the end of the year, but it's definitely not going to get worse at this time. 10,000 is definitely possible, but I'm going to stick with a modest number of 8,000 units. I definitely think we see a record. So a big move today, 9%. That's definitely a great sign heading into those sales. So I just wanted to go over that. And guys, remember, we have seen a all-time high 4 months ago on NIO at $67. That is potential upside nearly 30% from where we're at right now, guys. So amazing opportunity right now to be buying this stock or averaging down. If you had a higher price or a lower price, it's just a good time to be buying for the future. Okay, if we go to tip ranks, we have 8 analysts with 8 buys, 0 holds, and 0 sells. And remember, analysts are definitely have different mixed opinions all the time. They're not feeding off of each other. Some guys have $70 price targets, some have $50 price targets. But the good news is they're not saying hold or sell. They're saying it is a great time to be buying. $62 price target with 26% upside. And guys, these price targets were put out months ago during that inflation sell-off. So I definitely think the month of June, we could definitely break, all-time highs of that $66 range. This is definitely possible if we see a big run-up in sales, because we already know all of the massive news for NIO is coming towards the end of the year, because they're doing that European expansion into Norway with the ES8 vehicle. And another big update, that actually didn't really make a lot of news. I was very surprised. This did not make a lot of news. I thought it was going to be one of the biggest headlines. I did a YouTube video on it, and the YouTube video didn't get a lot of views. But guys, the ET7 targets for next year is said to be 50,000 unit pre-orders already, guys. 50,000 units, and this is said to be the best sedan going through China. We already know NIO's biggest competitor, Tesla, is having a lot of major problems with vehicle software, having recalls, a lot of accidents. So a lot of bad things are going on with Tesla, and this is the time for NIO to be making up some serious ground, to catch up to Tesla, because I just did a video on NIO 2 or 3 days ago, and I did say that they are about 2 years behind from Tesla production. So they could definitely catch up some groundwork with this ET7 next year, but we just know that European expansion is coming this year. So, and once again, we always take a look at bar charts to see what movement is happening. If for anyone new, you go to bar charts, you click this volume leaders right here, okay? And I like to get rid of a lot of the penny stocks. So you're going to go down here and you're going to go to over $10 stocks, because we know that like 80% of the penny stocks are, under $10 range, that move in that, $2 to $5 range. So now we're in all the stocks over $10, and instead of going to volume, we want to go to percentage change just to see the big movers. And look at that, guys. NIO is right in the top, maybe top 10, top 12 right here with a 9.3% gain. Up there with ChargePoint, a very high quality stock I recommend. And also, before we look into why NIO is really moving today, CCIV, another one I recommend, which is a little bit behind NIO as far as a potential upside because of they're entering their pre-orders. But Xpeng and Li Auto are also in my top 5 recommendations for the future of EV automakers, trying to beat out those legacy makers. So Li Auto, Xpeng, NIO, and CCIV are definitely in my top 5 for now. So NIO is making some really good moves, plus 9% on 78 million volume. Be ready, guys. In about 3 days, I think we're going to hit a massive sales number. Very excited. But if you want to know why NIO is moving today, it seems to be because of this headline, NIO to hold NIO Power Day event on July 9th, which is a little bit over a week away. NIO will hold a NIO Power Day event in Shanghai on July 9th, according to an invitation sent to CN EV Post. NIO's Power is NIO's energy service system dedicated to providing full scenario power-up services to vehicle owners. On the 3rd anniversary of the start of NIO Power Service, we will hold NIO's Power Day in July, NIO said. So guys, a lot of things could happen. They could be announcing new products, new expansion, charging stations. NIO Power consists of an exclusive charging post, supercharging post, battery swap station, mobile charging car, NIO Cloud, and NIO Service Staff, which is the foundation for NIO to provide its customers with a chargeable, battery swappable, and upgradable car experience. And guys, we know that this technology is, very, very high tech. It costs a lot of money, but it will save people money over time, and NIO will be a more profitable company down the years when these charging stations, come into place and it comes into their business models. Kathy Woods also did a video a couple of months ago, and she does expect NIO to be the winning company in China. She's just not an investor in NIO right now because it looks like she is such heavily focused on Tesla and doesn't want to, move off of the Tesla brand, because that could potentially hurt the stock, for the future if she goes to the NIO route, because we know how much of an influencer Kathy Woods is, but she does expect the charging stations to be a big part of why NIO smokes the competition in China. So my potential upside, now that we know why NIO is moving right now, I definitely think we could break the all-time highs in the next 1 to 2 months. Okay, we could smoke by that $67 because this stock has been consolidating for over 4 months, guys. If we scroll back and we just go to the 6 months, guys, look at this. Since February, March, April, May, 4 months, guys, almost 4 months of consolidation in that $30 to $40 range. This was way, way overdue. We need to smoke by this 67. The The chip shortage was way overblown. So, guys, expect to move into the 60s potentially this month after the sales come out. I'm going with 8K. What do you guys think that's going to happen with the sales? Remember, they do have 10,000 backlog orders that the CEO said in another post a couple of weeks ago. So, there is 10,000 orders backlog for the month. We'll see if they can hit that. You know, chip shortage has been a main concern. It looks like it's finally slowing down. Some of the U.S. automaker chip stocks are flying. You know, Nvidia, Marvell, a lot of companies are moving for the, you know, chip making companies that are moving. That's a really good sign overall. So 9% gain today. Very, very excited. Just wanted to go over a couple of cool things with you. You know, we always look at the bar charts and the tip ranks. Those are two of my really good recommendations just to get a feel for what's happening in the market, and tip ranks for price targets and stuff like that from the experts. But man, another really cool website that I've been using is this one called Companies Market Cap. Okay, this is going to be tracking the market caps of the biggest companies in the world. Okay, and as we can see right now, if you go to market cap right here, we only have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 6 companies over 1 trillion market cap, you know, in the world, okay? And personally, the reason why I wouldn't go with Tesla over NIO is because, you know, before that pullback on Tesla, you have to realize Tesla was at a $900 billion market cap, near, you know, $1 trillion, okay? So potential upside is much, much slower than NIO stock, because I've been buying NIO since the 20 to 30 billion range. So if NIO in the next, you know, 3, 4 years becomes a $1 trillion company, that's a 30x investment, guys. Yes, a 30x investment if you're buying around, you know, 30 billion. Of course, now, you know, that the stock is much higher, you know, it's around 70 billion market cap. Your potential upside to get to, you know, a trillion is about a 10x, maybe 11x. So I just see more upside because there's more growth ahead for NIO at a more rapid pace than Tesla. Okay, Tesla is, you know, having troubles right now in one of its large markets in China, and it's, you know, having a lot of troubles with, you know, recalls and stuff like that. So I look at it as, you know, Tesla was nearly $1 trillion company, and that's why I think, you know, it's a safe investment long term. But I think there's more upside going with NIO. If you go up here, it shows you a lot more cool things besides market cap, guys. If you go by categories, you can go to the specific category of the stock, and you can go to automakers, and we can see right here, NIO is now the 7th largest automaker in the world. 80 billion market cap. This is very exciting times, guys. And you can see, you know, today that stock really ran up. I mean, 10% gain close to, guys. And these legacy companies, you know, like Mercedes, Volkswagen, Toyota, General Motors, these companies are going to get smoked. Okay, nobody's on the level of NIO. Technology, quality of electrical vehicles, they're all trying to adapt. NIO's been doing this for over 5 years now. And all these legacy automakers are trying to catch up, you know, to NIO, Tesla, and even Xpeng is at 17. You know, this is a great buy at 36 billion market cap, guys. This is a great buy. It's these companies are going to be taking over the legacy automaker market, and it's just amazing time to be investing in, you know, the future. Okay, I think NIO's EV penetration is expected to be 90% by 2030. Amazing time to be buying, you know, in advance. And I think this is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar company, and, you know, in the next 8 years, you know, when we reach 2030, it would be crazy if, you know, it did move into that 2, 3, 4 billion market cap. If, you know, they're selling, you know, 2, 3 million vehicles down the road, you just don't know. This could be, you know, 100, 200 billion dollar revenue company. It's just all about patience. But guys, right now we do have about 30% upside, you know, according to tip rank. So that's the good news, okay? Close to 30% upside on the price right now. We're moving. We're moving before the sales come out. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I think we're breaking all-time highs, you know, potentially this month. It is definitely possible if we see a big number. So once again, be sure to take a look at my other videos, guys. You know, there's a lot of good videos on this channel. You know, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you felt this video was, informative, cool, gave you a different outlook on different tools to use and stuff like that. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you have a great day.